Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Amber, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be unboxing the August edition of the Down the Rabbit Hole book box. For anybody who may not be familiar with the company, Down the Rabbit Hole is a woman-owned and operated subscription box company located out of New York City. They focus on monthly book boxes that offer a dark read as well as a variety of bookish items that aren't just themed for the book, but that are in fact specific references to the book itself and things that are happening in the book. And they are mystery items that you open as you read the book. The book itself has sticky notes on each page at the specific parts where you are supposed to open the mystery item of the corresponding number to fully immerse yourself in the story and what exactly is going on. Conceptually, absolutely fantastic. I don't think I've ever seen a concept for a subscription box that I've genuinely liked more. As a brief disclaimer, I did want to note that while this video is not monetarily sponsored in any way, Down the Rabbit Hole was kind enough to send me this box. And they also wanted me to let you guys know that new subscribers can get 10% off using the code MYFIRSTBOX10. But with all that further ado, let's go ahead and find out what we actually got. This particular box is their August edition, and while I do not know what the book is, the theme is no matter where you are or who you're with, I'll be watching you, which definitely gives you the creepy vibes, definitely feels very stalkerish. We go ahead and we have the box itself. On the back, it even says, take a break from books with happy endings. But we'll go ahead and pop that open. First up, we have a little bookmark. Side 1 is a quote from John Steinbeck that says, New York is an ugly city, a dirty city. Its climate is a scandal, its politics are used to frighten children, its traffic is madness, its competition is murderous. But there's one thing about it. Once you have lived in New York and it has become your home, no place else is good enough. The second side has a quote. It's quoted as being you. Oh, like the TV show on Netflix or like the book? Is that? That's what book it is. That's so funny. Okay, revisit, go back to the bookmark. The problem with books is that they end. They seduce you. They spread their legs to you and pull you inside. Don't like that imagery. And you go deep and leave your possessions and your ties to the world at the door, and you like it inside and you don't want for your possessions or your ties, and then the book evaporates. And then, because I went and spoiled it for myself, I guess, the book that's featured for this month is You by Caroline Kepnes, and it says Now Lifetime Series. I have seen the first couple episodes of the show. It was something that I'm definitely very interested in conceptually, but at the time of trying to watch it, I actually was working at a job where I had a stalker in real life, and it was just getting a little too real, so I was kind of just like, you know what, I'm good. Thankfully it has been several years now, so I should be okay to read it, but let's go ahead and read the actual description. When a beautiful aspiring writer strides into the East Village bookstore where Joe Goldberg works, he does what anyone would do. He Googles the name on her credit card. There's only one Guinevere Beck in New York City. She has a public Facebook account and tweets incessantly, telling Joe everything he needs to know. She is simply Beck to her friends. She went to Brown University, she lives on Bank Street, and she'll be at a bar in Brooklyn tonight. The perfect place for a chance meeting. As Joe invisibly and obsessively takes control of Beck's life, he begins quietly removing the obstacles that stand in their way. Joe will do anything to ensure Beck finds herself in his waiting arms, even if it means murder. So that is definitely a concept. And there's even a quote, blurb on the cover from Stephen King. He says it's hypnotic and scary, totally original. So coming from the king of horror himself, I am definitely very, very curious to start this book. I will probably start as soon as I turn the camera off, honestly. We have the little informational pamphlet, it looks like. I had it right on the nose with the stalker theme. Go me. Yes, I mean, they kind of made it obvious. Then we are left with the items themselves. Color me intrigued. We have this fantastic variety of mystery items to go ahead and look at. Oh, like it's taking everything in me not to just open everything and then read the book. I want to do the experience as you're supposed to. But God, I'm impatient. So anyways, let's go ahead and start reading. I am on page 17 of the book, and it has our first sticky note to open gift 1. So I am going to read the couple sentences that the sticky note is taped on, and then we will see how the gift itself relates. Is this why people like reality TV? Your world is a wonder to me, seeing where you lounge, in cotton panties bought in bulk online from Victoria's Secret. I saw you tear into the package the other day. And where you don't sleep, you sit on that couch and read crap online. You make me think, maybe you're searching for that hot guy in the bookstore, maybe. This is where you write, sitting so erect with your hair in a bun and typing at bunny rabbit speed until you can't take it anymore and you grab that lime green pillow, the same pillow you prop your head against when you nap, and you mount that thing like an animal. Release. This is where you sleep at last. My guess is that the thing itself is most likely going to end up being a lime green pillowcase, but alternately, if it ends up being like underwear or something like Victoria's Secret related, I will lose my shit because that would be so fucking funny. So we have this. Right. I can see. It says, there's no such thing as too many books, and then it's a green pillow cover design. I totally fucking called it, which is fine. So that's cute. There's no such thing as too many books. Very, very relevant. That's actually kind of a cute little design. I would certainly put a pillow in it. We have arrived at time at gift 2. The world stops and your eyes gloss over. The Benjis of the world don't understand what you want. Someone to make you pancakes. You don't care about money. You don't want to be spanked. You want love. Your father had a red ladle, and now I have a red ladle, and I will make you the pancakes you want so badly. The pancakes you haven't tasted since he died. Your mouth waters and you submit softly. Okay, Joe. You pick up a silver ladle. Fresh start, you say, and you are right. I am your boyfriend. Like I had theorized before, it felt like there was a ladle in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume, like, obviously the ladle is a very, very direct reference, but it also, like, there's also definitely something else in here as well. So my guess is it's either gonna be a pancake mix of some sort, or it's possible, because it almost feels like soft and fabricy, it's possible that it might be like an IKEA shopping bag or something like that, because this chapter they were shopping at IKEA. So we do have a pancake mix. Oh, that's so funny. And it is a red ladle. Pull that out. We have a red ladle to make our pancake mix, which is very, very relevant to the book. Just, that's actually a really good one. Also, just, that's a fun little ladle. Like, I'll genuinely just use that in my kitchen. And then pancake mix. I'll go make pancakes now. Now we are at gift 3. After reading this passage, I'm almost certain that they are going to end up being hair clips. Fortunately, you took the towel on top and you didn't find your bras stashed under the bottom towel. Hopefully you didn't open the medicine cabinet in the bathroom and find your scratched up silver hair clip. I stole it the first day I stepped into your apartment. Those clips are everywhere. You'd never miss it, right? Oh, wow. So not only is it like a hair clip, there's like a bunch of hair clips. There's like an entire like packages worth of little hair clips, which are actually, I mean, honestly, just very cute. I'll actually probably use some of them in real life. My only criticism for these is that they do in the book specifically say that they were silver hair clips, and these are all gold and like jewel and pearl based. So it would have been cool if the metal finish on it had been silver to be a little bit closer to the actual book, but because of their like real life usability, I'm not going to lose points for that. It is time to open gift 4, which we do have here in this packaging. My guess is that they're going to end up being toothbrushes. On day 9, I catch you using my toothbrush and you blush. At first you rinse your mouth and claim it was a mistake, but I see through you and I know your eyes, and you bite your lip and cover your eyes. We do have these 3 little boxes, as well as a little business card. MOSO bamboo toothbrush. Got it. Don't be like Beck, use your own. Damn. Okay, so it's not just like, this had to have been made by the actual Down the Rabbit Hole company, but instead of like the actual just bamboo toothbrush company, because so gross. Because the character Beck in the book was using her at the time boyfriend's toothbrush, which is so gross. So that is so funny. Just look like this when you pop it out. I'm incredibly surprised, one, that we got like multiple, because we definitely could have just gotten the one and that would have been like equally adequate. But the fact that we got 3 is really fun, because that means you can actually like use them for a long period of time if you choose to use them for yourself. I definitely am going to, because I actually already use a bamboo toothbrush. And let's just say it's very, very long overdue for being replaced. So I'm incredibly excited that now I have 3 replacements. No, like I'm actually super, super excited, because they super like definitely did not have to go the eco-friendly route either. So the fact that they actively chose to is fantastic. We are on to our last gift of the box, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm very disappointed about, because I have super enjoyed opening these as we read and getting that extra immersion into the story. But the book is about to come to an end, and so is this month's book box. I was gonna be like, let's go ahead and take a look at the paragraph that the sticky note is on, but there actually aren't any like physical items mentioned in this particular paragraph. And I know that they're a pair of glasses of some sort, but I will go ahead and read a little bit ahead in the page where sunglasses are mentioned. You're mad that I helped you scour your apartment for your Chanel sunglasses last week when I had clearly knew they were in this box. But honestly, you're better off without those fucking obnoxious glasses. They're for people like Peach. You look silly in them and you change the subject. Alright, so we have these. Obviously, they're not Chanel brand, because that would be way out of price budget, but they do look kind of like they could be from more of like a fancy bougie type brand. They're kind of funky. Like, I don't know how I personally feel about the like tortoiseshell kind of. I think that's what that design's called. But the shape of them is kind of funky. Like, I don't hate those. Like, let's adjusting to the not glasses. Let's try those on. I'll be honest, I can't totally tell in the viewfinder because the glasses are so dark. So they definitely fantastic sunglasses that do like light blocking and things like that, but can't quite tell yet how good they look or not. But they do fit on my face, which is surprising because I have a larger head and a lot of sunglasses don't tend to fit. So the fact that these are just like a miscellaneous item from a book box is really, really cool that they actually fit. So like if I wanted to, they could actually be usable. So those were all of the items featured in the August Down the Rabbit Hole book box. And I will have to say, I am actually super excited about some of the items that we got, and just the level to detail and the going above and beyond that the company did, especially with a lot of the items that they could have like turned into multiple items that they just had packaged into one gift. And, you know, like with the pancake mix and the ladle is one thing, when they easily could have just done one or the other. Or with the hair clips, when they easily could have just done one single clip and instead they gave you a whole package of clips. or the toothbrush where they could have very easily just given you a single toothbrush and instead they gave you like a whole collection so it'll last you a really long time. I think those are just some of the finite details that really set apart different indie companies from more mass-produced ones. Like, seriously, can you name any other like subscription box company that is that generous with their items? If you happen to be somebody who does any bookstagram kind of content, especially when it comes to like bookish flat lays for photography and things like that, I think this is like a bookstagrammer's wet dream of a subscription box, because they specifically give you the book for you to read as well as the items that are specifically related to that book, that are extra physical items that are references to it. So these are all different props that you can use for bookish photography as well. If you're gonna go for a bookish subscription box, I think this is definitely one of the best routes to go, because you know you're always gonna understand the references of every item that you get, and they're not always going to be explicitly like book themed or related, so that way they will be more usable in your day-to-day life. I will definitely leave all the links to Down the Rabbit Hole down below, and a huge thank you to you guys for watching. I had a blast hanging out with y'all. Peace.